It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Utah Utes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Crosses all the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Utah.
Great job of reading and recognizing the opportunity to get the ball into space to a very skilled receiver, and he does the rest of the work. Talk about yards after the catch. This guy's one of the best in the country.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Try to run him up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
That's reeled in. It's Willingham. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Oh, he makes the catch. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First and goal now, a chance to get level after allowing the opening touchdown. Design quarterback run. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. Ball down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Finds his man. It's Marshall. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Short completion, a third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, third down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
The Utes will line up on 1st and 10. Movement at the second level of the defense now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's got room to run. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Utes. He broke away, and they couldn't catch it.
Chris, all week week, I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Pass not complete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Willingham. He rolls that about. That's a big gainer there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. And is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Reeves. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
The receiver makes the catch. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Because to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Has a path to the end zone. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
And that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team brings down the returner. State offense comes back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Ball handed off. And they try them little, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. It's a nice gain. They'll move the football up to the 27.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Tight end goes in motion. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. He's going to put it down and run. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And now the handoff. Fights off the defender.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The junior trying to take a shot.
What a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. Returner tackle right there. Start the drive. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Willingham. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And he takes it at the 40. And the return will be brought down. Comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Graham down the middle. It's Marshall. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense showing a bunch formation now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Finds an open target on the left side. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Let's it fly to the wideout. What a catch! Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Utes will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Gets across the 25-yard line. They'll spot it at the 27. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
From the shotgun now, there's a handoff inside. Good enough for first down yardage. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And in first down, right back to the running game. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back in motion now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass rush closing in. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Throwing up play action. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try.
Fourth down.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab and moves the ball to the 35. Another first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding And that's a big boost for this offense. They've got a long drive going now, aided by that penalty flag. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. This time, a completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Buckeyes. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Of course, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not one, not two, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game. What a day.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Second down after that previous play. Short connection to the tight end here. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Utes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackle of the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, almost intercepted again. Had a chance for his 2nd. They couldn't quite hold on. It's going to be 2nd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. Able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Takes the snap and takes off on a run. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defensive coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Oh, and he just goes down with the defenders closing in. It'll be a sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Willingham. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Chewing clock with the running game. He finds some space. Powers through. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
There we go. Third down and one. Gut check time on both sides. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. And he stopped at the 20. He tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
First and 10.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Hey, you're trailing late in a game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Gabe moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Utah.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
They'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to throw it again. Caught near the goal line. can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. And they're trying to punch it in here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass is batted down at the line. What a great play by the defense.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. He keeps it on a design run. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on third and goal. It brings us to fourth and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. At midfield. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Utah. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
How does a risky throw here so close to the goal line? This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. The catch is made down the middle. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Ohio State.
And Sack sets up second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game.